Hi everyone, and welcome back to another video. My name is Christy and this is Phoenix Skin. Today we will be making some melt and pour soap. So I wanted to try this because I had these molds here for a while and I got a new square mold so that I can try to make a bigger batch of melt and pour. The smaller round molds are so much easier because you can work in like small batches. But I wanted to try doing some indes as well, so you will get to see that and then making a design on the top of the melt and pour. So let's make some soap today. Hey everyone, so we are making melt and pour soap today. Now my hands might be moving and it does not match what we were saying, but because I had to do a voiceover. So these are my two small melt and pour tubes, and I will just be making a Christmas tree and a gingerbread man for these ones. Now I have melted them, and these are some molds that I have here that I'll be using later actually for wax melts, and these can be reused. So I chose white and the clear to do the tree and the gingerbread man. So I was gonna go for like a light gingerbread color, but then this brown actually was too light. I ended up having to get a different mica color to add to this. So this one is called cappuccino, I think, brown. So if you see like the camera moving, I'm trying a different setup, and that was one of the other reasons why my song didn't come out like loud enough, because the device says internal, and when I use the internal, it's not loud enough for um, the song. So I only needed one drop of the liquid colorant, but if I have to do this again, I think I'll have to I would maybe darken it a little bit, but that's okay. The clear was already starting to harden up, which happens a lot. I find like this gets harder faster than the white, but that's okay. And although I had the same amount in each beaker, I got more from this than the other. But there's quite a bit still left in the other beaker with the brown too. But yeah, I just find like I got so much more from the white. So now I'm going to do the bigger batch. So as I mentioned, I am going to use a bigger container today, or a bigger mold really. So I really wanted to see how that works. So I'm going to be using the white. I'll leave it white. That will represent snow. And then the clear, I did dye it blue. I did add a fragrance to this. It's called Yule and Pine. Now, this is what I really wanted to do. The only thing I realized too, I don't know if it's because, again, how the clear is, but the white went straight down to the bottom. Well, like the top, I wish it stayed on top so that you can have like a more swirl design. But either way, I was going to put the embeds right on the top with the blue and the white if it has stayed, so I can just push them down inside and I wouldn't have to do what I have to do now. But it still turned out good at the end, and you can see this beautiful color. It looks like a watercolor and I love it. You can see more blue at the sides too, but this is very pretty. I'm not going to bevel the back or anything. I will just leave that as is. So now we have our embed. So they actually started hardening up like while I took them off the table first. So I only need like 6 of them. So I would take out 6 of these. And then I have the exact amount for my gingerbread. And you can see it looks like it has little buttons down the back. Sorry, down the front, which is pretty cool. I think I realized after what it was is actually the video stabilizer, so maybe I'll turn that off because it keeps moving. So all I took was a little bit of melting point clear and I put some glitter in it, and then I just made the design all on the top. And I think what I was trying to say here is that there are a lot of people who do melt and pour soap. They don't do cold process. It is easier for them to do the melt and pour, and they don't have to worry about getting light burns or anything. I like the process of the melt and pour because it is just therapeutic for me. I have to wait a little bit longer when I do the melt and pour because I have to make sure that it's still not hot if I'm going to add certain things to it. And there's a lady, I can't remember her name, but I think her business is called Aspen Soaps or something. I cannot remember, but she makes wonderful melt and pour soaps. Also, Royalty Soaps does some as well. So yeah, if you want to do this because it's easier, surely that's not a problem. I just took the rest of the melt and pour and I placed on top just to give it a little bit more extra Christmassy kind of feel. And plus, I didn't want to waste any. So this cutter here, a lot of people use this. I think what I should have done was probably just cut it normally first with the knife and then do this at the side, because as you can see, this is not long enough to make that crinkle cut that is there. Either way, I just try to do the sides and everything how I see certain people do it. You can surely just cut it straight down. You don't have to do this, but it just adds a little bit more flair to your soap when you are making them, and it's cute. So with these, you'll depend on how you are cutting your bars, you will always have like a little piece left, and then you can always make that into sample soaps if you want. If you are going to be using melt and pour for your business, all I did then was take the crinkle cutter and I cut all around so that it has the same shape and design. So this wouldn't be wasted either way, because as you know, what I would do is normally for my melt and pour, I melt it down again. So even though this has a little bit of fragrance in it, is okay. I will still use it again for something else that I might be showing you guys. So these are the ends here, or the same way how I would take the ends and do my rebel salt. You can certainly do the ends and make this. So thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye for now.